Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of X on the Beach. I believe this is episode 6.
Yeah, I think it is. It is. The episode is titled "Hi, Bye Alicia, Hi Alicia," and I almost feel like the title was a little bit of a spoiler, Allison.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, so they're bringing Alicia back. Way to
Yeah,
so this just proves the point again that even the producers are like, no one's watching this but Cliff and Allison.
They're our only audience.
We're the only people, so they're the only ones that'll notice. And I think it ruined. I wish I hadn't read the info, but we kind of knew this was coming.
Yeah, but we'll get into it. But we did not know that they were going to do it in this way, and we didn't. You know what? I actually think you and I dropped the ball on something. Okay.
How is that even humanly possible for us to drop the ball on a show like this?
You and I are usually pretty perceptive when it comes to things. And when they voted off a single, we didn't even entertain the idea that they would replace the single with a new single.
I didn't think this show had that much depth to even... You don't even know. Like I had, like I told you before, my boyfriend, Captain, I have to call him Captain Obvious.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want me to call him by his name. Even my boyfriend is ashamed. Like he doesn't even want his name.
He doesn't want to be a part of this whatsoever. Like we put our identities on the line here.
Like anyone can look me up on Facebook and figure it out. But he, I know, right? But his nickname, I've always called him Captain Obvious because he's always like pointing out the obvious. But anyway, Captain Obvious, let me just start real quick, if you don't mind, with what I've been sick. Like I had a real bad sinus. It just horrible. The weather in Memphis is so bipolar. I can't keep up with it. And he's watching it with me yesterday afternoon. And of course, it's like watching a show with a 4-year-old. Why? How? What? And the biggest question that he had is, God, some of these people are taking this so seriously. What do they actually win in the end? How much money do they get?
It's a good question. It's a question we care about and we don't know the answer to.
I'm like, we don't know. I don't think they win anything. And he said, what is the point?
Listen, did you tell Captain Obvious that we've entered through a black hole into a vortex of a whole dimension that it doesn't make sense to people from this world?
It's your ex and you're on the beach. Everyone has given up on this. Like no one cares. The producers don't care. The recycling people. It's just, let's just get into it because it was so funny because he kept asking me questions. Finally, I'm lying there on the couch, have one eye open. I'm like, if you ask me if you make me think too hard while watching this show, I'm going to kill you.
That is the best explanation I've ever heard, where you're just like, that's your defense. You're like, what? They're on the beach with their ex. That's the show.
You know what I said to him? You know how they're winning, Captain? They're on TV. I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, they won. They're having a great time. Right. They get free alcohol. They get free beach. They get free heartbreak. It's amazing.
It's just nonstop. So let's just get into it.
So I'm gonna be the minute taker today. Allison was sick with the sinus cold. She was a diva with a cold cloth over her eyes. So yeah. I'm the one that's gonna be. I'll be leading with the notes today. So we start off, and the editors are so funny. Then whoever does the narration deserves a round of applause.
Even he is like, I don't get paid enough to, I just don't even know the point. Like, don't even give me a script. I'm just going to say whatever I want.
It opens up with him being like, it's a lovely morning in the villa. like the most cheesy thing. And he's like, Chris and Haley have complicated feelings. Faith wants things to go further with June. And just going through, it's like, Polly and Lexi are fine. And keeps going. Keeps doing that shit. Trolling. Even later on in the episode, they're like, everything's good with Polly and Lexi. Let's move on.
Here's the thing. He might as well have said, and Lexi and Polly are still here.
Yeah, they are present.
they're here.
Yeah, just like taking attendance, right?
Right.
So like obviously from the last episode, Tarai goes out the door and the heat's on. And we've been thinking Derek is going out every single week. The guy's had nothing but a target on his back. He just took out Tarai in his crush vote plan. And so he's like, so immediately we're going to have the fallout. The Angela crap mouth fallout. And Angela immediately starts off with, in the diary room, Derek's just a bitch. Like, that's just like how she opens up. Derek's just a bitch. And Derek's like, he's going.
Just a bitch and he's leaving.
But then Derek is like going like, he's like, I'm going to go out with a bang. Angela's like, yeah, it's going to be World War III in here. And then meanwhile, everyone else is like, yeah, we have lives. We're good. Yeah. We don't care about you guys whatsoever.
Yeah.
And so like, okay. One of the things too, in this whole thing between Angela and Derek, they're really trying to make us care about this war. I'm wondering if it's because they're going to be there the whole time. I wonder if Angela and Derek are going to the very end.
I think they could possibly team up just to make it to the end to win the mystery prize that we don't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the free group there, free, couples therapy. Well, or whatever you want.
Now with Alicia in the mix, and we'll get into it, but with Alicia in the mix and she's got allies, Angela's going to have to start building allies, and Derek might be a guy to do that. So right now they hate each other, but it might work out in the end. And the best is Polly saying like, yeah, Angela's the kind of girl you bring home to your mama, and then she punches out your sister.
Oh my God. Like, I don't know. I think she would punch your mother too, and your grandmother and whoever else is there.
He was saying that she's going to cut off Derek's dick. I was like, what? That's so extreme. And by the way, I think we might have a couple lurkers on the channel right now. I'm not sure, but if so, we have people in the chat. Just want to say hi. Feel free to say hello in the chat and hang out with us.
Please comment with us.
Comment with us. Do you have the chat up, Allison?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be chat queen. And you can make sure to hang out with them if they're talking to us in the chat. Let me know what they're saying. So, yeah, they do this whole montage of Angela being extra. And then they go into... So this episode had 3 main storylines. You have the follow-up between Angela and Derek, right? You have actually 4 storylines. You have Victoria and Louis, who now they're calling Louis. They called him Louis last episode.
Okay.
They changed his name.
Was I right? Wasn't I calling him Louis last week?
You were calling him Louis, but he said his name is Louis. But this episode, everyone's calling him Louis. But he said in a diary room his name is Louis.
I like Louis better. I'm just saying.
I like Louis better too.
So it's just whatever.
Louis. I'm down with it. Yeah, so like Louis, he's a little puppy. He's going after Victoria. Why? I don't know. She's got the personality of a wart on a log. And meanwhile, Faith wants June to be giving her more attention. And but he's busy in a karate circle, Allison.
Oh, he was ninja-ing it up with the bros.
What was that?
I don't know what they were doing. It's like they were all standing in a circle doing spin kicks and fighting the air. Were they practicing Tarai moves? Were they fighting themselves?
I don't know what was going on. And there's like a whole like you could slap a hand and then someone's out. Like they like made up rules to this karate game.
Is this like a retarded version of tag?
It's got I don't know. Is this a drunk bro thing? Do bros pretend to be ninjas and high five each other? Like what is this?
Look, I think I'm 8 feet tall and bulletproof and invisible when I'm drunk. Or been drunk. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Look, you know how it is, how it was back in the day.
I am 8 foot tall and I'm a monster. I'm Godzilla when I drink. So yeah, I was watching that and I actually thought of you. I was like, I could see Allison in that ninja circle. Like there's no girls there, and I could see you there being like, yeah, like just giving her.
I'd be doing ninja moves. I would actually come out of the ceiling like an actual ninja. I'd be in all black. I'd be snipering it up or whatever, what have you. And I would be taking it seriously because I'm very competitive when it comes to acting like a karate ninja.
Yeah, I've always known this about you. And that's my impression of all people from Tennessee.
Right. We're ninjas.
Yeah, you're very competitive ninjas.
We are.
It's the Tennessee way.
That's right.
Now, like, so Chris was telling Louis that Victoria. Oh yeah. So Chris, the elevator comes up with the message in the bottle, and Chris makes the announcement: Louis and Victoria go into the Shack of Secrets.
Oh Lord, have mercy. This is where. Oh,
this was
okay.
So bad.
This is like I could see. Oh, I can't wait. Hold on. Go ahead.
Well, like they go down in the middle of Earth in the Batcave, and they're like plunging into the bowels of the Earth, and then they go and there's the tablet of secrets. Mm-hmm. They pull it out, and it's not even Victoria doing her confessional like on the show. It's literally her interview before they recasted.
Right.
How shady is that?
She had better hair. I just want to point out. From a girl's point of view, her hair looked great. I don't know what happened between then and now, but it was beautiful and sleek, and now it's just this chopped up for his best. I don't know. Sorry, that's just a girl's.
I didn't notice that her hair was any different, but then again, I didn't notice that rivals wear matching outfits on this show. So
Deb's in the chat room.
Hey, Deb. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, sexy bitches.
Happy belated birthday to Deb. She turned 50 yesterday.
Happy birthday, Deb. Oh, I didn't know. With heart. 50's a big one. I might make it to that. We'll see.
We'll see.
So she's talking, like she's doing her casting interview. She's on the chair and she's like, yeah, it's with this guy Louis, and I don't know, I kind of cheated on him with a couple of dudes. Like saying it like it's just like, how's the weather? Yeah, it's gonna rain today. I just had sex with multiple men.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna rain a lot of dick in my vagina.
It's raining dick. Hallelujah.
Raining dick. Oh. Okay.
Oh man, the streets after the night it rains dick is sticky. Okay,
it's sticky. It's horrible. Not that I've ever been there.
Ice ring.
You know what I'm saying?
that look.
An ice rink? What did you say?
What? Did you say ice rink? I thought that's what you said.
I thought that's what you said. I'm like, huh? Here we go.
Oh boy, it's off the rails.
Okay.
Now this is like it's funny we're doing this and then somehow we get onto it's raining dick. It's like, yeah, this is my weekly meltdown. Yeah. And then, now, like she immediately goes on the defense and starts talking about why it's his fault.
Here's the thing. She's a cheating hoe. That's all there is to it. She tries to justify it by saying, well, he never established what we were. If you really like someone, you don't trip and fall on every penis you pass. And hey, look, I would say the same thing if it were a guy. Okay, if he had sat there and said, I was sleeping with all these chicks, I still wouldn't excuse it. So don't even come at me that it's a double standard, because I'm telling you, I'd call his ass out too.
Well, there is a double standard going on with Victoria and Taylor in this episode, because they are talking about like how it's like, oh, well, he didn't define it, so blah, blah, blah. And like Taylor's like coming to her aid, like, yeah, you're in the right. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, he's staying at your house. You guys are being like, you have to have him say the words, we are exclusive, when like you going out on dates, going out for dinner, like basically living with each other.
Here's the thing. If he's cuddling in bed with you and doing all this stuff, you're seeing each other. And you don't bring another guy into your bed just because he's busy.
And then like this is what tells me like I think Victoria's a career cheater. Yes. I'm going to say it.
She is.
I think she's a pro, because she immediately goes on the defensive, immediately makes it his fault, immediately rallies people to sympathize for her. I think she's been through, this is not her first rodeo.
Let me ask a question.
Please,
First of all, Debs is in the chat room saying, I need a fucking thunderstorm. Hashtag it's raining dick. Everyone hit up at MyNextLifeDebbie, DEBI on Twitter. Here's the thing. Yeah,
I just want to say, I'm so sorry, Deb. I cannot provide you a thunderstorm of dick. I can hardly give you a drizzle. I apologize.
I can't either because I don't have a dick.
Yet. Never say never. Christmas is on its way.
Right. Here's the thing. Do you think, let me ask you something. You know, when you're doing these interviews and you're trying to get on these shows, you amp up everything, right?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe she could have put on a little bit about all that just to get on a, you know what I'm saying? What do you think? Give me your honest. No, you don't. You think it's really her?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. I just wanted to get your.
No, like, just because of the way she handled it. The way she handled it was almost like it was pathological. Like you saw that there was a behavior pattern there. Yes. Where it's immediately pass the buck, blah blah blah. You wouldn't pass the buck if you didn't really cheat.
Right.
Right? You wouldn't go to that defense mechanism. It wouldn't come naturally, right? If someone said, I stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and I know I didn't steal that cookie from the cookie jar, I wouldn't immediately be like, yeah, well, you know what? You're a bitch putting those cookies in the cookie jar, and here's why. There should never be a cookie jar. Like, right? Like, we never define what is and is not a cookie jar.
Listen, it's called blame shifting, okay?
Blame shifting, okay.
Hashtag blame shifting. Whenever Captain Obvious and I get in an argument and he tries to pull this with me, I go, do not blame shift. You're blame shifting. Stop it.
Now, blame shift, that's a real relationship maneuver. Both sides will do the blame shifting. Yes. On the smallest level, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, this happened because you had to go up and get your book and you forgot to get the sippy cup, right? Like, it's just like, very, very much like you have it on this minor level. But when it's, I'm very anti-cheating.
I am too. Very
I'm anti-cheating. Here's my thing though, because I'm so pro, like face things head on. Mm-hmm. If you don't like that person, like I'm married of 7 years, I've been with her for 13. If I didn't like her anymore, if I had feelings for someone else, I would address it with her, see if we could work through it. B, if I can't, I would get a divorce. Literally, that is what I would do, because why hurt her in that way? We have a history. It's not a bad history, right? So, like, why would you take someone that you love, that you had a life with, and that you would hurt them? Even if it's for a short time, someone you connect with on some deeper level, why would you do that?
I have a confession to make.
Oh, so we're going to get into this.
We're going to do a truth bomb.
Okay, drop it.
About 7 years ago, I briefly dated a personal trainer. And you know, when you're dating, so, you know, like, okay, I'm going to go work out a little bit more than I normally would. He's got me eating healthy food, which is giving me all kinds of diarrhea because, you know, that healthy stuff cleans you out. You know what I'm saying?
Like a whistle.
Like a whistle. Okay. And I cheated on him. I cheated on him with McDonald's, Wendy's, and Taco Bell, and pretty much any fast food place that you could think of. I would fucking go, like, after we hang out, I'd be like, I gotta hit up. I gotta go eat some real food. I can't live like this.
I knew you were a cheating hoe. I knew it.
I was a hoe. And I did it with food.
You wanted that Big Mac. That's what
I
was
needed
going
that
on.
Big Mac. I needed the nuggets.
He wasn't giving you a Happy Meal. You had to get it somewhere else.
I had to go to IHOP a couple of times and like get some real pancakes and fucking like this organic stuff. It like I really thought I had some kind of stomach cancer because I was like, there's no way my stomach is doing this because of food.
You know what that reminds me of? Like, that is so funny, like, cheating on, like, a healthy food diet with bad food behind his back. That's so funny to me. When I was in, years and years ago, I was in Bible college. And when I was in Bible college, I would go to these impact groups that were, like, Bible studies. And everything was very Christian. And, like, very, like, talking about the Bible and talking about Jesus and all this stuff. And then afterwards, like, this was pathological. I would secretly watch an R-rated movie in my bedroom.
Oh, my God. That is hilarious.
Like, I would talk about Jesus, and then I'd watch Die Hard.
Oh, you are so bad.
Yeah.
Bastard. You are a horrible person.
I'm the worst.
We're going to hell.
We are sinners. And we
we're
have to
in
admit
hell
this.
because we're obsessing over this show.
Over X on the beach. This is hell. This is what hell looks like.
It
And
is.
so, like, honestly, I don't want to hang on the Victoria Lou stuff too much because it's awkward,
Yeah,
they're cringy. I don't care about her. I want them both gone. Louis' one chance at anything was to pull that move on Victoria last week and be a cool, game mastermind and be a hero. And he's not doing that. So now the guy's a flub and we don't care about him. He's got to go have sex with someone's uncle for me to be interested in him.
That's right. I'm sorry, my light is trying to fall. And I'm like, is this how professional? But go ahead.
Yeah, it's like
I'm having a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you trying to eat the camera?
I'm cheating on you.
Yeah, with the lamp.
Okay. I don't know what just happened. I'm just going to have to be a little dark today.
So now we're getting to the part that I'm most excited for.
Okay.
And it's not Alicia.
What?
So, yeah. The flags come up, right?
Right.
And going to the beach is Corey and Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
And shocker, Cameron.
Wow.
They're sending an X to meet an X.
Right.
Right? So they're mixing things up this episode. So we go down and then out from the water, Allison. The beautiful ocean.
Yes.
Emerges, in my personal opinion, one of my favorite people in all of reality show history. I told you about her when I saw her on the list that I was excited that she's going to be on the show. Shanley comes out of the water. You have no idea. She is so real. Everything she says is real. She's like you, right?
Oh,
like
she is?
Yeah, like, you don't think so?
I'm just kind of wanting her to get in a fight with Angela so bad, it's killing me.
No, she won't fight in that way. Like, I love everything that comes out of her mouth. I think she is so genuine and sincere, and her and Cameron are sincerely, like, they're cute.
I think they're an adorable couple.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And I actually think the whole reason why they brought Jasmine down was just for the reactions. It's like, we got to bring Faith or Jasmine.
Can we be honest for a second?
Hit me.
As I'm being even more professional than I was, but fuck. I don't think Jasmine has an ex at all.
You think she's just there?
Listen, like, she's been on Bachelor in Paradise a couple of times and didn't leave with anybody either time. She's been on it twice. And
so she's the queen of going on dating shows and not dating anyone.
Right. And I'm not throwing shade at her or anything. I love her to death. But I really don't think she has an ex that's showing up. And so my first thought was, oh, she's not. It's just going to be Cameron and, But
here's the thing. And I'm going to be harping really hard on how much I love Shanley. Like, when you come to the beach and and Romeo goes, so was he missing out on opportunity? She's like, yeah, I'm the whole package minus the boobs. Like, when that's the first thing you say, you're a goddess.
You are.
You're a queen. Like, I'm 100% standing her. And she even gave them their own hashtag, Shamron. Like, that's cute.
Shamron. I need to look her up because I've never seen her before.
She can either be like crazy, like she does have a crazy side to her, but Are You the One and Second Chance, that kind of like, it's like an Amazing Race MTV type show. Okay. Those are different beasts than this show. So I'm interested in this show. She's already been like pretty real. Like she'll randomly say stuff like, oh, who are we voting off? And like shit like that, where she's just like, oh man, you're gelling, you're fun. So then the next X, but it's not an X. They're replacing a single.
I have so much to say about this, but go ahead.
An OG.
Yes.
Out comes Alicia, and Corey loses his shit.
He goes and... Oh, wait, we have a chat. We have someone besides Deborah in the chat.
What's going on?
Jerry Neely, Jasmine does have a confirmed ex coming on, just not sure which episode. Okay, thank you.
All right, awesome. Yeah, thanks, Jerry.
I'm dying to know who it would be because I've never seen her with anybody.
I hope she gets a prominent storyline because right now everyone's eating up the camera time away from Faith and Jasmine, and they're the ones that I love the most on the show. Though now that Shanley's here, I'm okay with Cameron and Shanley taking up time. So,
Yeah.
oh, Marty Ray Project. I have so much to say about this. Marty, drop it, man. What do you have to say?
No, that's my friend Marty Ray. I think he's quoting me.
Oh, he's just quoting you. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, because Allison just said that too. So that's funny. You guys both have a lot to say about this.
We're stalking each other, apparently.
What do you have to say about this? What do you think of Alicia returning as an OG?
I just want to know what drugs they gave her before she climbed up out of the beach. Because, well, first of all, they're not climbing up out of the beach. They're just walking up off camera up to Romeo. Because these people are not wet like they are in their intro. Just saying. But, you and I are the only ones watching the show. So we're the only ones that know.
They're not wet, but once they enter that house, they will be.
She's like... Yeah. Okay. I forgot where I was going. Oh, no. She is so different than she was when she was in the house. She just comes up like I can't even articulate what I'm trying to say, because she went from being a depressed hot mess to being this, I'm here, I don't care, I'm going to have fun, he can get over it. And I'm like, you've been gone 8 hours.
It's like you left this morning.
You left this morning and you were crying. You had your bag, the bags under so big
she
under
had the
your
most
eyes.
Depressing exit.
It was horrible. I felt like, and now she's like, I don't care. But here's the thing, like all of a sudden Corey is storming off, acted crazy. Taylor's crying about her being there. And it's like he's really, I think we just broke up 2 weeks ago, blah, blah, blah. And now she's telling Taylor, I still have feelings for her, but I want to be with you. But I'm so confused.
Okay. I think I'm less confused than you. I think I understand what's happening here.
Okay, please explain this to me.
Here's what I think is happening.
Okay.
I think Corey wanted a fun time on the beach, on a show, and didn't want real shit getting in the way.
Right.
Right? That's really what it was. I think he wanted to vote her out just so he could have the show and deal with it when the show is over. I think that's really what he was trying to accomplish. And then she comes back as a single. He knows he can't vote her out now. And he's like, fuck, I have to face this, actually. And it is real with Alicia. What he has with Alicia is legit. Like, she's got a connection with his kid, where, like, Taylor, it's a flash in the pan. Like, if we're being real, we know they're not going to last. We know that it's just a fling.
And I think maybe, here's the thing, because she even said when they sat down, look, we have, history. I'm not just some, bitch you can F or whatever.
Yeah. Well, and that's why, and he's like, what, you coming here to throw it in my face so you can hook up? But you got to remember, when she came, the first thing he did was he was concerned of her seeing him and Taylor hook up. So there was a bit of, hey, I'm trying to spare you the pain of seeing this. And now she's coming back, not sparing him the pain of seeing it. Right? So, like, if she's going to hook up, he's going to be there and see it too. So, like, what Corey and Alicia have is does seem actually it cuts deeper. And I have to say I like the way Corey handled it. He was honest. He was straight up. He told Taylor, yeah, I still do have feelings for her. Well, why would I? If we're going to create something, we might as well create it off honesty.
That's very true. And we have Bambi in the chat room that says, only you guys can explain fuckboy behavior. I don't know what a fuckboy is. I guess because here's the thing. I'm 41 years old, and I don't get a lot of the young dating. I don't understand.
Baby just made me laugh. That made me so happy. That was really funny.
What does it mean? Like, what is a fuckboy? What is
Corey's
that?
a fuckboy. They're all fuckboys, right? They're just there to get their jollies on. And, like, you know what? Yeah, maybe, Bambi, I'm giving too much credit to them potentially being more than just fuckboys. But, like, I honestly think because I come from this outside of, like, yes, we're doing an X on the Beach recap, but we're used to Big Brother, Survivor. We're used to talking about social psychology, strategy, and this is a strategy show, and it is a social environment that bottles a psychological impact, right? Like, so
it does.
So obviously we come in with that background. We're going to kind of hyperanalyze these people. We want to know what their motivations are. We want to know what they're doing and why they're doing it, right? We want some sense because the producers of the show are on crack and the show itself makes no sense.
Yeah. Oh, we've got people clapping. We've got Bambi is like, it's a modern male whore. Okay. Got it. And Jerry says, fuckboy's modern slang for player or womanizer. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So like I do like the evolution of like going from like womanizer and then all the way to fuckboy. Like that is pretty funny to me.
See, let's just Corey has laid a lot of pipe. Let's just be honest. The Challenge, all these shows that he's on, I cannot take any relationship that he's in seriously because every time he pops up on another show, on another challenge or whatever, he's in another relationship. And this past year on the Challenge, he shows up and we come to find out he has a baby with Cheyenne.
Yeah, Corey's laid more pipe than Mario.
Right.
He
oh my God, that's hilarious.
He's going and like that I wanted, but okay. I might get hate from the chat on this. But are you guys telling me Corey is not being kind of straight up, though? Like, he's been honest the whole way. He was trying to be nice about Alicia's feelings. He showing that his feelings are kind of hurt. Yes, he's trying to have his cake and eat it, too. I will admit that.
Yes.
Taylor's a plaything for him.
I feel like he just broke up with Alicia. He went immediately to X on the Beach, but he didn't know it was X on the Beach. He thought it was another show. Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean,
he had no idea what show he was applying for.
And they put him on they knew they were going to meet single people and that's it. So
they thought they were single on the beach. That's what they thought the show was.
He immediately jumped in to this relationship with Taylor. And the first time Alicia came around, I think he was annoyed by it, but they got rid of her. So out of sight, out of mind. But now that she's back, now he really has to deal with, I really loved this woman. I really cared about her. She was close to my daughter and all of this stuff, et cetera, et cetera. So now I've got to be upfront and honest with them both. I believe, and this is just from my perspective, I believe Corey jumped into this relationship with Taylor way too fast.
For sure. I think that's where like Bambi's coming from is this like, yo, he's being a fuckboy.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do people even use the saying rebound anymore? Or is he just an F boy all of a sudden?
Yeah, I think rebound would be like if you're in a committed relationship and you break up and you just have that one fling to get it out of your system. I think that's the rebound. But with him, I think he's going to be in a perpetual state of rebounding.
He's just rebounding off chicks.
Yeah, he's not rebounding. He's ricocheting.
He's okay. That's the new thing. Corey is a ricochet.
Ricochet. Yeah, we coined it here on My Weekly Meltdown. Right?
A ricochet. He's a ricochet boy or whatever.
I'm loving where the conversation's going right now because, like, honestly, this is really interesting to me because Alicia first came in with, like, the standpoint of, like, hide your men, shut your mouth, like, I'm coming in here. But then she says she's not going to be sharing a bed with another dude, slow your roll. So Alicia's really interesting. But here's the thing. So we have this interesting dichotomy between what's going on with Alicia and Corey and how Corey's going to present honesty to Taylor. But then Taylor... And I can't get over how upset I am about this, okay?
Okay.
Taylor goes to Victoria and says, so Victoria's making excuses why it was okay to cheat on Louis with two guys because he never clarified. So she's a fuck girl, okay? Right. Victoria's a fuck girl. Let's be straight up there.
Let's be. She is.
She's a fuck girl. And then so Taylor says, and I quote, she says, so guys are allowed to hurt women, but women can't hurt men?
That's true.
No. First of all, we're not allowed to hurt each other.
That's right. I agree with you. But see, that's why I said earlier in the show when we were talking about Victoria, I said I would be jumping all over Louis if he had done it to her because I'll call either sex out. I don't care.
But Taylor's saying that it's okay to hurt him. Like it's not okay to hurt, like, oh, so men can hurt women, but women can't hurt men. That's not an excuse. Oh, they poked me in the eye, so I can poke them in the eye. It's like, listen, this is how relationships work. You shouldn't hurt each other. Right. You're going to hurt each other. Right. You have to learn how to work through hurting each other. That's literally a relationship.
Here's the thing. We're in a day and age where people don't really communicate. You and I are more old school. I think.
We're OGs.
When I was young, a younger person, we didn't have texting. We didn't have social media. We had freaking telephones. Yeah. And you actually communicated with people. Nowadays, you text more than you talk. You show someone how much you like them by blowing up their social media, by liking everything that they do and commenting on everything that they do. And then you hang out, and then you decide you don't like the person, and you just ghost them.
Ghost them, yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. I think I'm going to be straight up, y'all, whatever.
I want the truth.
Let me tell you something about ghosting. If you ghost people, you're a pussy. I don't give a crap. Ghosting is a pussy way of just not dealing with something. Let me tell you what that does to a person. The rejection and the not knowing is horrible. It is much better to just flat out, even if you just send them a text or something and say, look, I'm not into you anymore. I don't want to deal with this and blah, blah, blah. I'm cutting you off. Fine. Yeah. Then go someone. But here's the thing. They jump right. People just jump into stuff. There's no communicating anymore.
And you can give someone the chance to improve for the next person they're with.
That's right.
If you're like, hey, I found you to be a little abrasive, you came off too strong, and I didn't like that, and then you're like, oh, okay, that I kind of like flopped with that girl. What happened with me was years ago. This is before I was with my wife, so I was 18 years old. Mm-hmm. I was kind of courting, to use biblical language. I was courting a girl whose nickname was Squid Eyes.
Oh my God.
And she didn't have squid eyes. I don't know why that was her nickname, but they call her Squid Eyes. So I was walking with Squid Eyes, and I overshared on our first date. Just shared too much information. And then like afterwards, she was like, yeah, I was looking for something fun, and you were too serious. And I felt that you overshared too much. And I don't want to go on another date with you because of that. And then I was like, oh, okay, cool. Good to know. So then, like, with my wife, who was, like, the next girl that I was, like, seriously with, I did not overshare until the second date. I learned my lesson.
Yes, you waited until the second date to TMI.
Exactly. And, like, what is Bambi saying we had beepers? Oh, you had a beeper?
I had a freaking beeper, dude. I did. I had a beeper.
I didn't. I am not a beeper person, so Bambi, don't let me in on that.
I got a beeper in 1996 after my son was born, because when I was at work, here's the thing. I didn't have a phone to carry around. And if something happened, like my son got sick or something happened, like my mom or his grandmother or their grandma, they had to beep me so I could call them.
Wow.
And I always had to have change, because if I couldn't use the work phone, or I had to find a freaking pay phone. You guys are so freaking spoiled.
Yeah.
You have no idea how easy it is. But I'm going to give you a life lesson from Mama Allison. Okay. My son is 21. And a couple of years ago, before he met his girlfriend that he's been with now for a while, there was this girl that really, really liked him, and she was very aggressive and like just kind of like, listen, she was just aggressive. Okay. Had a lot of something was going on up there. And Jacob came to me. Oh, I'm not supposed to say his name. I'm supposed to call him by his nickname, Jay Breezy.
Jay Breezy.
That's his nickname. So Jay Breezy, son, Jay Breezy. Jay Breezy came to me and he was like, Mom, I'm going to ghost this girl. And I stopped in my tracks and I said, no, sit down. Let's talk about it. And he told me what was going on. I go, look, the mature thing to do is call her, He's like, I'm not going to call her. I go, okay, then text her or something. Tell her one way or another, look, I really like you. I think, no, just say, look, you're a good person. There's nothing wrong with you. However, I feel like we are not a good match, and I don't want to pursue this any further. So what ended up happening is he did reach out to her, and he was 100% honest with her, and they ended up becoming friends.
Oh, cool.
So, and they, they weren't good, and when they became friends, he could be honest with her and say, look, you're kind of being a little abrasive. Like, you can't do this to guys. When they lay down to take a nap and you text them 50 times and call them 75 times, you can't get mad at them because they took a nap for an hour.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, because she did that to him when they were together. Like, she even called me one time frantic because she couldn't find my son. I'm like, he's taking a nap. and okay. But here's the thing. You do something to someone psychologically when you just cut them off for no reason. Eventually, they may figure it out. But if that is the kind of person that you feel you need to ghost, then there's already probably something going on there, and they're probably acting the way they do because they're a little bit insecure about themselves. And when you do that to someone, you're going to make it worse for them, and they're never going to know, and they're going to repeat the cycle.
It breeds more insecurity.
It does.
Right? Like, that's really what happens.
And I'm not blaming shifting onto you for ghosting. I'm just saying, be mature, be an adult. Don't depend on technology to do things for you.
Yeah. And speaking of technology, Deb's in the chat saying that they have no idea what's like to use a payphone that's gunked up with earwax and other people's mouth funkage.
Oh, God. I know someone who got mouth herpes from a payphone.
What?
I do.
What were they doing with the payphone? That sounds kind of lonely.
He used a payphone and he ended up getting sores. And the only explanation that he could come up with was like, yeah, I used the freaking payphone at the mall. Don't use that phone right there. I'm going to put a Post-it on it that says this phone causes herpes.
This would be a good time to make a reminder that this is my favorite reality recap show on the internet. Because no matter what we're talking about, we'll end up in the weird place like the payphone mouth herpes. That's so gross.
And the diarrhea. We talked about poop.
Yes,
but I'm sure there's more. Like, okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Don't worry, Allison. I was absolutely planning to. But so then this is where the Chris part of the episode is picking up, because Derek and Haley are flirting again. Chris doesn't like it. She's throwing mixed vibes. And then I like that the narrator comes in, and the narrator's like, this is right as Alicia's coming back to the house. And it's like, I don't know about you, but I think Taylor and Alicia are going to reunite like old friends. Just kidding. Grab your popcorn.
Yeah, right.
I love that he's just feeding into it this time. And then as soon as Alicia comes, Faith is losing her mind. She's like, winter is here. Winter is here.
Oh my God. Yeah. She's like, and she even said she's back. She's back. But she said, and herpes.
Herpes?
It was like she said herpes, but she got stuck in her own mouth and said, it's coming back like herpes. And I'm like, what exactly is herpes? Is this a crusty herpes infection breakup?
It's actually herpes is the kind of herpes you get when you use a payphone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's called herpes.
It's herpes.
Yes.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. So, and Cameron's making fun of Derek. He's like, yeah, his mouth was just open for 5 minutes. I love that everyone's just reacting. And then Taylor is going off crying and literally says, fuck this show.
Yeah, exactly. I'm done with this show. It's been 2 episodes since someone started packing irrationally. I'm going to leave.
Yeah. And Corey's like, I just need a shower. I just need a shower. And then Alicia is just trolling Derek. Hi, I'm back. How's it going? I'm
back. I guess you're going to vote me out again. And the funny thing about that is towards the end of the episode, he's following her around going, will you give me a crush vote? Will you give me a crush vote? Can you be a little bit more mature than me and give me a crush vote?
That was so sad.
That was sad.
That was just like sadness. I was like, you poor little thing. I do not respect. Bambi says, not leave a message after the sore bumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Payphone
for sure,
that calls herpes. Okay, sure, Jan. Nice try. That's true. It probably could have been a lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, Jan. Nice try. That's funny. Yeah, so like, and then Shanley and Cam are kissing in the kitchen, and then she's like, yo, we gotta split off before we get voted out. Like, this is why I like her. She's just like so candid and like fun, and I think she's gonna be such a breath of fresh air on the show. She's real. I'm telling you, Allison, she's real.
I liked her. I liked her from the minute she came out. I would like to see Cameron and Shanley work out, make it to the end.
I hope they win the invisible prize.
The invisible prize.
Yeah, I really hope that's what happens. So, and Taylor's crying. She says she always attracts the wrong kind of guy, and she can't even look at him, and blah, blah, blah. She's grabbing her luggage. It's dramatic. You know, this is what's happening when she's grabbing her luggage, okay? Mm-hmm. This is going to give me more TV time. And then if I do this, this is going to give me more TV time. And if I have this dramatic conversation, I'm going to probably get more TV time.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Because it's like I said, we haven't had someone irrationally pack and act stupid.
Damn you, Alicia, for giving me more TV time.
Oh my God, this is going to give me more TV time than Angela this week.
Seriously, Taylor got more TV time than Angela.
Everyone got more TV time. Pauly and Lexi got more airtime than Angela this week.
So then can we take a moment to thank the X on the Beach gods for giving us an Angela break?
Yes, I'm over the crap mouth.
We needed it. We needed a little break from her. And like so like for some reason they're showing Pauly making Lexi breakfast. Like literally they're trying anything to force them on the camera so we're aware that they're there. But they are like the happy couple.
Yeah, they are. But do you know, like when Captain Obvious was watching the episode and he comes at Polly's like, what do you want for breakfast? And Captain Obvious just started laughing. He was like,
why?
Because he's like, and I was like, what? I go, what would you make me for breakfast? He was like, bitch, go to Dunkin'. It's so true. I can't remember the last time we don't make breakfast around here. It's like, are you hungry?
Crazy. Me and Lindsay make each other breakfast.
Oh my God, because you like legitimately haven't been together for almost 20 years.
Yeah, that's probably it. Like we still have a little bit of fire left.
Like if you were like, can you scramble me some eggs, Allison? I'd probably, and he'd probably have to go and hold the spit.
That is, I didn't know you were such a romantic.
I can't make any promises.
Now, so what's going on? So Alicia and Shanley get along because they did second chances together. That's important to know, right? Okay. And like, and again, Shanley with another great line, like, yeah, you know, it's great to see you here, but you ruined my entrance, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, she was calling out Alicia.
For ruining her entrance. Right. And then Polly's off talking to Chris, and they're plotting about getting Haley out because Chris does not know how to handle emotions with women. We have learned this about Gucci.
Can I say something real quick? So Captain Obvious is watching this whole thing with Gucci or Chris and Haley. And he just goes, I don't get it. She's not that hot. And he's not that hot. Shouldn't they just settle for what they've got? Like he's just like they're gonna get any. He's like they're not gonna upgrade from each other.
I'm starting to like Captain Obvious.
Yeah, it's like. Sorry, go ahead. I just thought that was funny.
No, that is really funny because honestly, like Gucci looks like a squirrel whose face is inverting into itself, like an imploding squirrel.
It has an inverted squirrel face.
Inverted squirrel face. That is what Gucci has going on. And I don't try to make fun of people's looks, but I will with him. He just has a weird inverted squirrel face going on.
That's right.
And Deb would make you avocado toast, by the way, with a fried egg and bacon. That's really nice of her.
That's because she's a good person, and I'm not.
Yeah, and so like we got basically Chris is going around. He wants to get votes for getting Haley out. He talks to Taylor, and Alicia is. So we're about to go to the crush or cut ceremony, and Alicia pulls out a move that I think is I think we have to talk about this.
Okay.
She puts a crush vote on Cameron because I honestly think she is aware that she has to start playing the game. Right? So she's creating alliances now. I think she's going to have Cameron and Shanley in her camp. And she's going to start making divisions. And she's going to go against the Corys, the Taylors, the Angelas.
She's like a, what do they call that? Like a double agent. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like Alicia's a double agent. I think that was the whole reason for the twist, is to put her as an OG so she can screw up. Oh, so you want this person to go? Let me drop a crush vote in there.
Yeah, she's going to be mixing things up. And now it's not going to be as predictable. If you told me that Haley was going to be the one getting votes this episode, I would have said you're crazy.
But can I be honest?
Yes.
I'm so bored with Haley and Chris anyway. Like,
I'm happy she's gone.
Yeah, I'm happy. There's nothing happening. There was nothing going on there. And to be honest with you, we're never going to see Haley again.
No. It would make no sense. Like, Cheska was more interesting than her. But, like, the one thing we got from Haley was that she's really good at snoring.
I mean, like, that bitch passes out.
Yeah, like, so now she has all the time in the world to sleep because she got 3 cut votes, and it was between her and Louis got the surprising crush vote. I was surprised that Victoria tossed it in there. I'm
like, are you serious? Because I just want to squash this, and I just want us to start over and be friends. I'm sorry. You openly said you were fucking around with other guys when we were cuddling. I'm not even, you can't be alone for 2 seconds. We can't even be friends.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so ultimately, Haley gets the trigger pulled. Like, Chris ices her. She's like, no warning, and she's just like heartbroken. Like, that was actually pretty heartless on his end. He could have given her a warning. Like, he legit dated her. Like, like. Yeah. So ultimately, what's going on?
Whoa. Hello, my name is Simon. I am from Google Department of Technology and Livestream. We have been alerted to your stream.
Oh, no, we're here. We're not ignoring you.
We are here.
No choice to suspend your channel. You will receive an official email confirmation. What?
We have been told the illegal activities occurring on the live stream and will have no choice but to take action.
Wait, is this real? What's going on?
Wait a minute.
Oh, it might be a scam. Like, yeah, don't touch it. I've never seen anything like this. What's going on?
I've never seen anything like this either.
Are you getting any messages in your YouTube inbox or anything? Like,
hold on, everyone. Hold on. Let me go to the YouTube.
Yeah, or go to what your Gmail's attached to. Oh, wait. No, it says PayPal 500 USD within 5 minutes, or you will be removed. Okay, this seems fake now. Can you kick them out of the chat?
Hold on. Add moderator, hide user on channel, put user in timeout. Can I put them in timeout?
No, just can you remove them or block them?
Yeah, let me go to channel. I'm going to channel.
Wow, this episode had a dramatic finish. We thought we were getting banned.
Hold on a second. Like, it's a real Google compliance department.
Yeah, it's Russia. Just kidding. Pay the ransom or else.
God bless America. How do you block people like that? What the hell? Like, seriously, how do you do it?
I don't know. You're the admin, Allison.
All right. I'm having a heart attack over here. That was not cool. That was not funny.
Natasha's asking if this is live. Yes, this is live. Natasha, are you also a bot or are you a real person? Because we think that we're getting banned. I can't believe I finally get to see you guys live. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, Natasha.
Thank you for hanging out with us. We just had a heart attack because Google compliance spam.
It's actually making me question Natasha's enthusiasm.
They're retracting the comments now. They're retracting the comments now. I don't
message retracted.
Yeah, you see it now?
Yeah. What is happening? Huge fan. Your channel brings me loads of blessing. Yo, I think this is awesome. Finally seeing you live. Long time sub here. Me and my family watch you always. Okay, I think this Natasha girl is also a spam bot.
Oh, because she's paying us compliments.
Yeah, no, but it's also too general. Natasha, if you're not a spam bot, say the words Crayola. See, look, it's very repetitive. My full name is Natasha Hunt. Is there any chance you can get well soon? Natasha Hunt would mean a lot to me. What is happening right now, Allison?
I don't know. Like, get well soon, Natasha Hunt.
Don't say that. I think that unlocks like a thing in the Middle Earth.
What are you talking about? What's it? Is this channel?
No, I think she's Allison. I think she's a spam bot. She's talking too fast and she's being repetitive. And humans don't talk like this. I finally, very quickly, to my dad, his arthritis has been bad. Like, look, there's some kind of thing. Can you get rid of these people, Allison? What is happening?
I don't know. Look, Natasha, if your dad really has arthritis, he's sick.
Stop talking to the spam bot.
I don't know what to do. I'm having a freak out. I got Google telling me they're going to shut my shit down because we're being abusive and shit. I don't know what is going on. I'm just trying to talk about it on the beach. Is it illegal to talk about dumb shit? Then half the people on the planet should be in goddamn prison.
Bambi's asking if Natasha's Russian. Somehow we have 8 people watching, and I think 6 of them are like spam bots from Russia.
What is happening now? We've got someone in there going, I know you don't intend it to be this way, but I get a spiritual vibe from your channel. You just give out such a positive energy. It makes my day. God bless all you do. Okay, thank you, Abby.
No, Allison.
What?
That's another spam bot.
Are we getting spam?
Yes, these are all spam bots.
I don't
stop
know what
talking
to do right now.
It's like, stop entertaining the spam bots. Bambi and Deb are the only real people here.
Everyone in the chat,
and Jerry.
Jerry, Bambi, the real people. Will you please report people, please?
Yeah, let's report them. Like, this is like some kind. I can report too, so I'm gonna report. Let's go harassment and bullying.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's harassing. Yes, it's harassing the channel. So like,
oh God,
Austin finally seeing you live, long time. So you see, Rabbi's saying the same thing that Natasha was saying. So they're all like spam bots. This is so weird.
You don't really think he named his daughter after me? So
no.
you really think that's a lie?
We were just talking about how we are so disconnected with technology, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, are you sure this robot didn't name his daughter after me?
But that's what he said.
He did not say that.
What?
Always wanted to direct it to you. Thank you for this channel. Thank you. Awesome. Finally, this is some kind of crazy.
I named my first daughter after you. Do you see it?
Allison?
What?
We have to not talk to these robots like they're real people.
Let's continue the show. Where were we?
We're at the end. Like, this is literally the part where we say goodnight to everyone.
No, but we didn't talk about who got eliminated.
Yeah, Haley got eliminated. We talked about that.
Oh, we don't care about her.
Yeah, we just don't give a shit. We care more about them.
She's so forgetful. I'm sweating.
We care more about the robots. Rabbi buys all your merchandise. Did you know you have merchandise?
I'm just putting these glasses on, but that doesn't mean I'm reading anything.
Okay, so I actually didn't catch where it said next on the beach. It didn't come up for me.
It came up for me, but I don't remember what it said. Because like I said, Captain Obvious was watching the episode with me and had never seen an episode and felt the need to ask me questions like a 4-year-old every two. Why? What? How?
Yeah, Deb has reported the spam bots, by the way. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate it. Now, that was so funny. Can we figure out a way? Do you know how to edit these live streams? Like, can you edit just our reactions to the robots attacking us?
I don't know how to do any of that. So if somebody out there wants to edit it and send it to us.
That's such a funny clip. I want that. Just your reactions was so funny. Like, he didn't name his daughter after me.
I have merchandise.
Now,
it's doing it again. We have complaints.
This is crazy. But listen, guys, for those of you that are not robots from Russia, thank you so much for watching the episode. We are ending on a dramatic cliffhanger and an Allison hanger. And what will happen next week? What's going to happen on X on the Beach? Will Derek finally get eliminated? Will Angela have more airtime? What about Cam and Shanley? Will there be more robots? Will Allison's face freeze this way forever? Who knows?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
This is hashtag My Weekly Meltdown. You can hit us up on all socials. Allison's is in the description. Robots need not apply.
Hey, tell us about your YouTube channel and how people can get in touch with you.
My YouTube channel is Clifford Myers. Clifford like the big red dog, Myers like the serial killer. And you can hit me up there. I'm going to be doing some live streams going forward, and I'm trying to start some steady live streams on my own channel that I'm going to be doing weekly. So I hope you guys like and subscribe to that channel and be a part of what I'm doing on my own. I'd really appreciate that.
I would love to see some of your live streams, and if you ever want me to come on your channel, I will do it.
It would be an honor.
Okay. Hey, can you put like on your channel the videos that you're on my show on your channel?
So I actually have a playlist on my channel that says Extra Cliffy collaborations on other channels.
Okay,
and all these videos I put on that playlist. So when people go to my channel, they actually see all the content that I've made with you.
Because I want people to be able to see you, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. So there's ways to do that. So I can show you how to do all that. But thank you to everyone that was in the chat. Humans and robots. Today was humans and robots, beepers and ghosting. This was a great episode of this X on the Beach recap. Allison, I think we're getting better at this.
I think that we were very professional today, outside of my camera messing up.
It was pretty good, and we both have like these actually nice backgrounds today, so like worked out really good.
Yeah, I'm a little shiny, but it's okay.
But that's just your natural glow. You can't help it. It comes from within.
My mother always points out on my videos, Allison, you looked a little shiny. You need to put some powder. I have oily skin. What do you want from me?
I always look ghostly white. Like I'm so pale.
I just can't. I'm putting my studio together, and I'm gonna get like a real, like right now, all I have is like this clip-on camera light, okay? And then my big studio light is acting weird. So I don't know.
Well, it's cool, right? Because people that subscribe to your channel and subscribe to mine, they get to watch our growth and what we're doing on YouTube. I think what we're doing is really fun and really cool. Yeah. So I hope if you guys are fans of Allison, let people know about her channel. Let them know about My Weekly Meltdown. She does Survivor recaps, Big Brother. She's got a lot of heart, and she cares a lot about reality TV. And I hope you guys really do support her. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. Yeah, I ended on a nice note, Allison.
You know, Cliff, I love you, and I want to see, you know, Cliff. Let's just stroke each other out.
All right.
He is such a funny comedian, and he has been working hard all week emceeing. He's had to put up with a lot of drama when it comes to cracked windows and such, and bringing Starbucks tea.
Yeah.
into a bar, but it's just, you know, he works so hard, and he's so funny, and he has a lot of videos, and I encourage you guys to go over to his channel when you leave here and go. He has a mock audition video for Big Brother that I've watched like 7 times.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It is hilarious. I freaking love it.
Actually, before I go, I do want to. I think you saw this, but I'm going to share it with the feed, because yesterday when I was emceeing here in Ottawa, I met a guy that looked just like me.
Oh my God, I saw this and I liked it. He's like,
look at that, and his name. He showed me his health card. His name is Clifford. Can you believe that?
Like, you're not adopted or anything, right?
His name's Clifford Star-Lord White. I don't think Star-Lord's his real middle name. But like,
yeah, I don't think Star-Lord is his, yeah. But nice try.
If his middle name's Star-Lord, then I'm Thanos. I'm going to destroy you. Like, yeah, so he's very much like It was crazy. I met this Clifford doppelganger. That's life on the road, but you know, I'm going to be staying at home more and doing more online content. So you're going to see me a lot more on my weekly meltdown and doing stuff on my channel. So it's fun.
We're going to be doing a Big Brother Fantasy League around June 15th or 16th, I think.
Yeah, we're going to be doing it with Nathaniel and Tyler, their fellow Meltdown Misfits on the channel.
Yes.
And so, and that's official. We are the Meltdown Misfits. We are a part of Allison's crew, and we're here to just talk about reality TV and gab all the time. So we're doing this fantasy league talking about what our BB20 All-Stars would look like, and we're doing it by a point system. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're gonna nerd out. And this isn't gonna be a Cliff and Allison diarrhea tale episode. It's gonna be strategy heavy and very Big Brother history heavy. So if you're really into that, definitely tune in. And Tyler and Nathaniel are going to get their geek on. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a geek nerd fest like you have never seen. It's going to be amazing. I'm like Deb and I actually started working on my list Wednesday. Like my list is going to be so epic.
That's awesome. And as Deb said, there's going to be more celebrity interviews too. So all of us are trying to bring in our own flair to the channel. Allison's given us a lot of free reign to bring our own personalities into my weekly meltdown. So Deb is reaching out to reality TV stars. I'm doing silly X on the Beach recaps with her. Tyler and Nathaniel are doing a lot of strategy and that kind of, Big Brother and Survivor talk. So a lot of us are bringing in our own personalities into this. And I think that's what's really fun about my weekly meltdown right now.
And before we go, were you going to watch Jersey Shore Vacation at all? Were you and your wife going to marathon through it at all?
Yes, and then we're going to do a big 3-hour stream talking about the whole season.
Yes.
I can't wait. We should do that after X on the Beach. So after the X on the Beach finale, we'll make our Jersey Shore binge watch, and then we'll do the binge cast. It'll be fun.
So freaking excited.
Yeah, we can call it Jersey Shore Binge Fest, right?
Yes.
We'll do that. That'll be awesome.
All right. Well, that's enough for us today. We will be back next week for episode 7 of X on the Beach. Thank you so much for watching. We've given out all our socials so you know how to get in touch with us. Again, Cliff, thank you so much. And Deborah, thank you so much for taking care of the trolls in the chat.
Yes. And keep watching X on the Beach. We'll see you next week, everybody.
X on the Beach.
Peace out.
Peace out.